bread is too big. See, Afrobeat is too big for us to have any point. See, Wizkid money there one side. Davido money there one side. Wizkid is part of Davido. Davido is part of Wizkid. That is what I believe. So my point was, since Afrobeat now don't scatter everywhere, you can't see. Don't be like say Drake won't on the beef. Something will not happen before. Rick Ross. This one won't on the beef. Chris Brown. Chris Brown won't on the beef. Made it create that relevance because with Afrobeat, small and piano now they go do dance challenge. All those one way hip hop they go to naked things, brand things. Nakedness is not selling anymore. Even though they're still pushing it. So I just feel like maybe it's that trend of Chris Brown is dropping a diss track against this person. Drake is and Rick Ross. I think it's that trend that maybe it's kind of happening. Wizkid, Davido. I don't even know because this time I don't even believe what I see on internet because anybody can go and put anything together. But I feel like the best thing that has ever happened, listening to Afrobeat, is Wizkid and Davido. Shout out to Burna Boy. I'm a big fan of Burna Boy. I knew when Burna Boy came in, but Wizkid and Davido, they brought that thing. Wizkid and Davido, they're like, that's the best thing that ever happened to Afrobeat. So I won't even lie. Those two boys, forget. So whatever anybody else is saying, it doesn't really, me, it's the good side that I'm seeing. I feel like the day they decide to go on tour, they can sell out. There's no artist in the world, mark my word, except maybe these white rock boys. But the day they say Wizkid Davido tour, even ticket now 1,000 for this Atlanta, they will buy them. I know that one enough. So that is my own contribution to what is going on.
Conversation.
Yes.
All right. So what is your take?
Good evening, DF.
Good evening.
My brother, good evening. No, this is your drip, man. You plenty, you many. Shout out to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, DF, let's not mince words, right? I think this beef or whatever it is, the back and forth, it is long overdue. These people have something at the back of their mind that they haven't really expressed. And honestly speaking, now is the time, in my opinion, it is long overdue. But the truth is that they tend to, two of them, shout out to them, honestly, they've really done well for our industry. But the truth is that there has never been peace between these two people, even though they, painted that, perception or, narrative, that, I think it was in December, they were all hugging each other and, just making it seem like, something is going on. They were going to drop an album. But from Weezy's perspective, I don't think he's in really good terms with David. David has been asking, hey, let's get in the studio, do something together. But Wizkid isn't really getting it, Rather, he's done multiple things with multiple songs with Burna Boy, and it's just not giving David that attention. But the truth is that it is high time, they both let what it is, let out what it is in their mind. There's no point pretending. Let us know what is going on, and then at the end of the day, I think the good is going to do to the industry is when they go in the studio, right? They can start making songs and writing something. What I expect at this point now is for them to go in the studio and start making records from this thing that has happened. See Burna Boy, when Burna Boy, Brimo stopped Burna Boy, what did he do? He did a freestyle. And he even performed that freestyle on one of his tours, right? That's how music is. Music is back and forth. There's this beef between Michael Jackson and Prince, when they were both alive. That's just music for you. there can, I mean, there's no relative peace in music. You understand? So this is what is happening at this point. We cannot shy away from it. Now we understand what Wizzy has for David. You know, the type of mindset Wizzy has for David. I think he went below the belt, you know, for posting that video of David, but it's just what it is. You know, David couldn't have responded, but at the end of the day, David did, and there was back and forth. But we just cannot, you know, keep pretending as though there's peace, you know, between these two guys. There has never been such thing. And now is the time for us to really know. But I think the important thing is for them to get in the studio and start writing, making songs, and, you know, for us to be able to how do I put it? To
consume.
Exactly. Thank you for that.
All right. I don't want us to say anything insightful because we have both their fans here.
It's not about being insightful. It's just what it is. Yeah, I know that you are preaching peace and all that, but that's not what is happening today.
I think I disagree with that strongly. How can you speak? Has Wizzy come out to say, yeah? Let me tell you first of all, see, Baba, there's some kind of money you make in my small little way. You get the way God don't bless me rich now. Some kind of headache don't tire me. It gets those boys are driving cooling and everything. The level that if you understand what I'm saying. When you're talking about heavy ritual, there's no kind of bill that can satisfy them. I just feel like there's so much incitement from the fans. Oh, Wizkid, they carry the video from. It's nothing, my brother. I don't know. But I mean, that's your own opinion. But I'm saying, as somebody that has been in the industry for 21 years, forget that my name is not popular, but I'm telling you from experience, I don't think, bro, do you know what it means for a successful person to beef another successful person in this industry? The industry wide. So I don't think
the industry is wide, but then we see these things every day.
This kind of ground.
We see these things every day. You mentioned Chris Brown and Quavo. No, not Chris, actually. What's his name? Rick Ross and Drake.
Because Afrobeat, they find something to make them get relevance. And I mean, they tell you, bro, who they drop number, who get numbers now? Now Afrobeat stroke and my piano. Who they run? Not be those days where, you know, now the real thing is happening. One Afrobeat I'm on available is stronger than the new Cardi B, new whoever. See, you know where those kind of words.
No, I know. Can show the watch that they play with.
So Danny Prince, you wait get that watch now. I don't have a lot, but there's some things I know by God's grace I have. But it's not. You know, if you find me trouble, I can answer you. Because in my mind now, what if you're extremist fan? Listen, you're extremist fan. Don't go tire for it. Don't go change them for me. Tomorrow now, I can't go. Another person gonna knock my baby. Gonna knock my. The way you get money, you don't fight trouble, my brother. So that me, I don't really believe you in that aspect. Number two, Wizkid. About you guys, you don't know Wizkid, Bill. Wizkid can never think in that manner about Davido. I'm telling you. I'm not defending him, but my mind not agree me to believe, bro. I don't know why.
No, the truth is that Wizkid don't they drop things over time.
Listen, why is it that right now Wizkid decide to pour his heart out of all those years? Now that Quavo is beefing Chris Brown, you know the hip hop culture, bro. Everybody's beefing everyone. Why is it now? You said think about it now. So forget it. Wizkid and Davido, they're good, bro. Forget this industry. Nobody really they carry anybody for mine, you know. It can never work. Now for this side we did, we say somebody carry you for mine now. I'm in boys now, they don't come define you. That kind of thing.
So I ask you this question, bros. I ask you this question.
Go ahead.
So you feel say with all the things where Wizkid put out there on Twitter today, you feel say him and David they're in good terms?
I promise you on God from experience, and as an insider from the industry in the industry, Wizkid, if you deal with David now, they chat, they told them they do that thing. So that's how much I know. Maybe I'm not supposed to talk him, but bro, do you know how much it is to believe that Wizkid would actually find time in his own hands to beat Davido?
Meanwhile, he didn't just throw
to
shots
him.
at Davido alone. No. He threw shot at Don Jazzy and a
But
couple of
listen,
other
he's
people.
not judging on an
He
influencer.
called
Do
the
you know what an
whole
influencer
30
is?
BG.
Guy,
No.
guy, I don't want us to hammer on this. If we are really looking for peace and we really care about these guys, yes, it's been fun all day. We've laughed, we've had fun. Yes, this person won, this person. But let us stop it.
Yeah.
Let us not push that narrative.
I understand the angle that you're coming from.
Yes,
I understand the angle that you're coming from, DF. But the truth is that for you to resolve an issue, you need to get to the root cause. You understand? Let us know what is really wrong between these guys. You understand? Someone says I'm taking sides. I'm not taking sides. I'm just spitting facts. There's something that Wizzy that is really eating Wizzy up. Just like Bonner, you understand? Me, you don't even concern me waiting Wizzy and David they do. Me, now at the outsider, Bonner music, they give me joy. I'm even thanking God that Bonner is not involved in this thing. You know, but the truth is that we need to really find out what the problem is. When we know what the problem is, we can call Daddy Freeze, you can call both of them and say, hey, Omo, Wizzy, what's in the happen? David, now your guy. Even yourself not taking sides. For David, so in my opinion, for David, it would be like say they take sides. As you know, one really taking sides. That's the way I see things. But then you can, the way you did during what's his name? No, he's not taking sides, but I just tell you, say him and David are tight people, you understand? So for him to say in one day neutral, you know, to David, if he be like saying they even take side for choosing to be neutral. But then here's the thing: the way you did for Idris and Tony Tetsuila and what's his name, you know, call these guys and have them come together and ask, hey, maybe not come together, but on different occasions and call them, hey, what's going on? How can we resolve this thing? You know, how can we, you know, come to a common ground and see how this thing is resolved once and for all? We cannot just say, hey, let's sweep this thing under the carpet. It's still going to blow up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, what is this? Let us discuss it. Let us know what is really
Somebody said they go
making
swear for that
this way.
They swear for me, the two of them.
You know, what is making
what you are saying is making a lot of sense. Right now, that's the line towards which I'm thinking. I don't mind if they swear for me.
You understand? I think this thing is always coming from Wizzy is always taking shots at David. The way I see things, you know, David has always wanted him to, like, you know, come closer, you know, for them to work together. On different occasions, David has expressed that. But Wizzy is just not ready for that collaboration. Wizzy,
how do you know?
Bro,
they had a song together.
On several occasions now, Wizzy has been, you know, shying away from that collaboration. Like, you the industry, you the insider. So
no.
All right, we don't have much time. We have about 5 more minutes left before Instagram tells me that I've tried. So this gentleman with the hat, let's hear you.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. My bro, I greet you, bros. I greet you. Much respect. So, I wanted to just respond to something you said earlier. I do not think Wizkid has any reason whatsoever to have beef with David, in my opinion. This guy, Wiz is successful. David is successful. They are both successful in their own right. And I feel these guys are catching clues. These guys have taken, these guys don't smoke better weed. They are just good. They are just good, you know, having fun, making so much money. The probably would go on a tour soon
Yes,
and
I think so.
make more money and buy more things for themselves. So it's just the fans down that would end up, making a mess of all these things. Because these guys are successful. They don't want to lose. They want to stay relevant. They want to stay in the news. So sometimes Wizkid, if you just yarn something, okay, everybody's been on this since. What does that tell you? He's gotten what he wants now. He's gotten the PR he wants. Okay, if he releases a song now, it's going to blow up. Everybody's going to be talking about this for the next how many days now?
Wizzy doesn't need this type of PR. He doesn't need it. Wizzy don't.
But the thing is, that has always been most times it has always been the strategy.
These two artists, they don't need this type of silly PR.
Yes,
This is for children.
There's no bad
This is
PR
for
for any brand.
upcoming artists. These guys are big already. If they put out song, announce them. Tomorrow they do millions. They don't need this thing. We are talking about real expression of
you have to cut a budget for
But
promotion of a song.
we are the ones taking these things too serious.
Yeah.
See, Weezy is just like, he's a human being. These guys are human beings like us. We they yab each other. Normal people, they yab each other normally as Nigerians. They yab each other. You get. And this is what I see it as. Because these guys are very successful. I don't see any beef here. I just feel the fans. And you said something about Wizkid not doing a song with David. Wizkid doesn't need to do a song with David, in my opinion. I don't think, if you know Wizkid very well, he doesn't just work with just everybody. It's possible that in the future, he would do something with David, but maybe it's not the right time. Maybe he's not feeling it right now to do anything musically with him. And it's okay, it's fine. They don't need to necessarily work. They must not be friends, yeah? But they're not enemies. I don't see them as enemies. They don't need to be friends.
Yep.
In my opinion, they don't need to be friends, but they are not necessarily enemies. And the fans should understand this, that these guys are human beings. You shouldn't force something on them. They don't need to chill every time or come out and look so cool to you so that you can accept them. No. Wiz is not going to do that. He doesn't owe anybody that. In my opinion, he doesn't owe anybody that.
That is great.
So let's just rest.
I just feel
these
like
guys are cool.
we all have our own opinion on this issue, but time will tell. Trust me. We've
My
been
brother,
waiting for that collaboration, and it's
my brother, let me just tell you the
truth.
Do you know how many people see? Do you know how many people have? Do you know how many people have spoken about this now?
Yeah.
Lots of people have been talking about this since morning.
Yeah.
And that, like I said, it's going to go on for the next few days, even till next week. Wiz and David. Wiz is going to be, people are going to get more impressions on Twitter. People are going to make more money. So it's just, me, I see it as, if it vex for me, if I get beef with you, come outside, make we fight, make we throw blow, make we throw punch. Not all this one you are typing on this thing, you are crazy. All those things are just, in my opinion, when you high, you just go and start typing and saying some things. And sometimes, because they are human beings too, they have access to their phones. It's not every time that their management would tell them, okay, this is how you should do this, or this is what you should say. They are also human beings. They can type some things and just out of cruise too. We are the ones taking it too serious because we expect these people to
we know when this thing be cruise.
No,
it's like you guys are not.
My brother, all cruise. It is cruise. We are taking it too serious. It is cruise.
See, let me tell you, I just don't want to mention some of the things that transpired or some of the things that, okay, to begin with, how the video that Wizkid posted,
okay,
that video could do.
That video have been posted by several people. Not just Wizkid. That video have been posted by several people. Wizkid is a human being too.
Something that was posted on the internet, somebody carry him, save him, put him for camera roll until a time when you want throw a jab at another person. Do you know what that means?
My bro.
You save them for your phone until today, be last night, where you want carry through jab. You know what I
But even like
video
you like
is?
I'm saying Wizkid and Davido,
Is
they
that
get
what thing?
issue.
I know they like am say that they get issue. I dey
But
tell you
saying
facts.
it
I dey
now.
tell
You're
you
trying to prove a
wetin
point that
I
Wizkid
perceive.
finally
And then
is feeling
if we
what
know
is
now
happening in.
ask, if we now not ask what the issue is and resolve it, then we'll still be seeing this type of things happening
Nah.
over and over again until it
Nah.
causes destruction of the industry.
Nah, like
You
that would happen.
understand?
Nope.
What I'm saying is,
Nope.
okay, let senior people in the industry, you understand, that the freeze is one of them. Speak to these people individually, you understand, and say, hey, how can we come to a resolve, you understand, and get this thing out of the way? You get. Maybe people decide to take side. Nothing concern me for this thing. Me, as you see me like this, I be Burna Boy fan.
You are talking
Burna
about
Boy,
Twitter.
outside that or nothing.
Have you
You know,
seen
concern
Wizkid
me.
come out and
My
talk?
own is
This is
the threat to the
Did you hear what he's
industry.
saying?
That's
The guy said once you don't hide,
what I'm concerned about.
Once you don't hide, hold your Twitter. Anything when you enter, you para.
Exactly my point.
You go to talk.
Simple. Once this
Never come
guy
outside. Davido never
they
come
are
outside. Go there,
with
worry
their
yourself.
phone, they are just like you and I. They could just say some certain things. Not everybody has the control, in my opinion. So just leave them. They are playing. These guys are playing. They are playing.
Right.
They could be together now, gisting, laughing about these things with maybe some Caribbean chicks, some London girls, with plenty bikinis, having a very amazing time, and allowing you guys to twerk on their chats and start ranting on their. This is what these guys do. This is what these guys do. Trust me.
Let's just hope. Let's just hope
Listen, especially when they rema them, they come heavy. Especially when the young cats are coming. See, these young cats, they don't get break.
They don't have time.
Okay.
They don't have time.
Here's the
They
thing,
don't have
right?
time to do them. They don't have time to beat themselves. There's a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of life to live. There are things they want to do than this whole big thing. No, I don't believe it at all.
What you guys are saying is true. You understand? Let us hope that we don't come back here and be, discussing this same thing, because this is not the first time it's happening. It's just that it's been very intense the past couple of hours.
So the fans, respectively, the fans, FC and Tati BG, they need to learn this the strategy of the people that they support, Wiz and David. They need to understand that these guys are cool. That is, I think the fans now, they make this whole thing very difficult. They make it very difficult, and they make you feel like there's really an issue. There's nothing much there. There's really nothing much there, and they cannot control, how their fans will react. They can't control it.
I mean, make each of them each of them get football club. Wizkid get real football club.
Anyway, guys, it's been wonderful hosting you. Day don't break. Make me go sleep small. I have so much to do today. What I'm looking forward to is an industry where there's sanity, and hopefully to God, we will get there. This right now is Nigeria's biggest export. Let us not handle it with kids' gloves. God bless you all. Dr. John J., I see you. And big shout out to all the bloggers, everyone who's coming and sharing the stories and all that. We love you guys and we appreciate you. Without you bloggers, someone like me, I know get waiting to talk. And I need to give it up to all the bloggers, every single one of them. Big shout out to them. If they're doing their jobs, if people know misbehave, newspaper no carry your story. If you day of hours they sleep, make newspaper come write story about you. Now when you come out, enter town, type something, say something, now your story will begin grow. So we as the fans, yes, we need to appreciate the blogs. We need to appreciate every single one of there who's giving us the information, and we need to manage ourselves that are receiving the information. What are we doing with the information? We are happy that they are fighting. Yay. Okay. When so let us begin to use our sense, all of us. And like you said, for all you know, it is all crews. They're all rich guys. They are making money, and everybody is happy. You understand? But they are using this as an opportunity to trend. All of us, they do them sometimes. All of us, they do them sometimes. Nobody needs to caution any bloggers. Our bloggers are doing their jobs. That is their job. No blogger went to anybody's house and took a picture when they were batting and they know where pints. You carry your hand, come Twitter. You carry your hand, come IG. You type something. You can't blame blogger. I'm a blogger too, you know, whether you like it or not. And I am a reactive blogger. If it's not out there, I don't break news. I react to news. So if the news is not there, I will not react to it. So any blogger who is reacting to the news is doing his job, his salary and his ways, revenue generating job. If you have decided that as for you, you know angry, the ones we ready, make we leave them. Thank you very much, and God bless everyone. God bless.
Thank you.
Take care,
Blessings.
and God bless.